Today we're going to work on our 10 cards for scrapbook.com's Cards for Kindness. These will be the 10 cards for the month of March 2022. I'm using a sheet of paper from Simple Stories called Sunshine and Blue Skies. Hibiscus flowers on one side and then just little posy flowers on the other. I'm using both sides of this paper. I have my card bases ready, got my stamps ready. I got a lot of pieces that I cut out on the silhouette cameo. I did the hello and kind of a peachy colored glitter, but it looks really nice with this paper. Color goes well. And I stacked them just with one extra layer. So the layer behind is either blue or green. So you get a little bit of contrast there, and I really like the way that looks. I cut out some leaves on the silhouette cameo. Got my stamps for the backs ready. And I think we just need to get started. What do you think? The card bases are 110 pound Nina Solar White, because that's what I'm addicted to for card bases right now. And I think we're just going to get stamping. I'm going to use my custom stamp that I made on the silhouette mint, but I'm planning to later this year have a stamp made from someone on Etsy. I need help with the logo, and then I'm gonna have a little stamp made. So, but for now, we're using this little guy that I made, and then I'm going to use one of the stamps from scrapbook.com's Card for Kindness stamp set. I'm gonna stamp it with Memento Pear Tart Green for a little contrast. And I think what I want to use is this little envelope with the heart. It's awful cute. So we'll get that one out. So I will be stamping this one along the bottom and then the little envelope with the heart above it. Alrighty. Get these placed in the right direction. This way? Yes, this way. Okay, so I need to stamp them this way. All those card backs are done. I wanted to show you, I used the Waffle Flower A2 layering dies for the layers of the card. The bigger one is the second die in, and the smaller one is the fourth die in from the outside. So that's what I used for those. If you're sick of seeing those, you can thank Kathy Silsky. When I cut this side, I did tape the die down to make sure that my line stayed relatively straight. This side, I didn't really care a whole lot. So let's get our layers on. And again, super easy. We're just super simple cards. We're just layering them up. Some cute die cuts, probably a few sequins or stick-on bling. And hopefully these will be nice cards for someone to send to their loved one. Because you know, when you're making a lot of cards at a time, I need them to be simple, or else my brain can't really keep up. In case anyone is wondering, yes, Lucky is still here. I've just got him and Sam both to where they go take a nap while I'm working, because it was getting to be a lot. And Lucky, you know, he knows things, like he knows how he's supposed to behave, but he has also figured out that, you know, if nobody's in the room, does he really have to behave? Not so much. So we're working on, you know, behaving all the time, not just when you're being watched. So right now, he is in his crate and Sam is on his bed and they're having nap time. Which I don't see anything wrong with that. I like nap time. I really like using this heavy paper for the card bases. They're very nice. Although, I will say, I participated in the Brutus Monroe Crafty Staycation in February, and the card bases they sent, whew, they were nice. They have this cardstock, I think they call it super smooth or blending, I don't know, blending cardstock maybe, and man, this nice stuff. I definitely want to get some because, man, it inks. I mean, I like the way that the Nina inks, but whew, that stuff is, it's great. I don't know how it compares to Simon Hurley's Smooth White. I haven't tried his yet, but I do know for a fact that I like the Brutus Monroe. It is nice to work with. It almost feels velvety. We'll get this on. Assembly line style. Oh, it looks like I may have shorted myself a piece. I only have one. Uh-oh. Might have shorted myself 2 pieces. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I wonder if I knew that, but I forgot. Well, let's go ahead and get the second panels on these, and then I'll deal with them. Look at that. Ugh, I just love this paper. It is gorgeous. And it looks relatively straight. You could really have this either way. You could have your biscuits facing up or down, but I prefer them facing up. So that's how I'm going to put them. Assembly line layering right here. Apparently it wanted to turn. It was meant to turn. The colors of this paper are just, they speak to my tropical 11 heart. There we go. Whoopsie. Okay, so it would appear I shorted myself panels for 3 cards, but that's the joy of using these dies, right? You don't have to worry about trying to think to measure again. Let's see, that was the 3rd one, right? Let's see. Oh, excuse me. No, it was the 4th one. Yes, 4th, and whoops. Okay, so I'm going to go and cut myself the rest of the panels I need, and I shall return. Okay, let's get these last 3 card bases layered up. This fabulous paper. These dies, I resisted them for so long, so I thought that is stupid, but they sure do make it so easy. Look at this one. Next. Last one. All right, so all these lovely card bases. My thought was something like this. A little leaf there. And I even brought some over. I'll move this out of the way. Sorry for my reach. From the Dies Cut Stash. I thought maybe I could add some of these in. Like that. Ooh, that would be pretty, wouldn't it? And then, hello. Yes, okay. Bear glue. I'm going to get the die cuts on every card and then go through and add our bling or whatever it is. Whatever bells and whistles I decide to add. So we've got this. Make it go off of that edge just a tiny, tiny bit. Our hello, that can go off the edge. Well, maybe just right to the edge. I'll go there. And let's put some glue on our hello. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's get our tweezers. Make life easier. And then this will go right about there. There we go. Cute, huh? Alrighty, as you can see, I shorted myself 3 centimeters. I'm pretty sure I cut them and stacked them all, but the day I did that, the grandchild was here. So between the golden doodle and the 3-year-old, I think a few got lost. So I just pulled some letter stickers out. And we're going to take the easy way out and use some letter stickers. My letter sticker stash is getting a little out of control anyway, so I need to use them up. H, E, L, L, and then O. Hello, hello, hello. I need to make, might need to move that over a little bit. I kind of thought so when I started putting it down. I should have went with my first instinct there. So I have H, E, L, L, A. All right, there's that one. I like the way that brown looks on there. So let's see what we have here. I store my letters in a binder, and then these sheets had been cut down to fit in a 6x6 pocket. That's why they're like this, in case you were wondering. Okay, here's my. I'm gonna start with the O. Work our way backwards. L, another L. Come on. E, and H. Ooh, I like the yellow too. I like them both. Because why not? We're just going to use the sticks off blah, blah, words are hard, off of the exclamation points. Has little L's on this one. So this one's gonna be a little funky. funky. Bring the noise and bring the funk. There's my E. I feel like my O is leaning a little bit. Let's see if we can do anything about that. Well, it's a little better, but he's just gonna be a leaner. All right, hello, hello, hello. Let's see, I thought I have some little leftovers I could use up. What colors do we want to use? Ooh, some pink. Yes. And maybe some green or some blue. Those are too fat to add to these cards. Oh, but these. Let's go back to the green and the blue. There's some yellow in there too. Here. Green. And I think this blue. All right, let's start adding a little bit of shininess. Of course, we already have glitter. We don't really need a whole lot of shininess, do we? How about there? Maybe here. A little pinky pink. Some of these are so old, I figure the glue dots might end up popping off. Might have to actually use glue. And then blue. Oh yes, let's do this one right here. There we go. Oh yeah. Alrighty, all of our bling is done. Now we're gonna put something on the inside because you know me, no naked insides. I had 4 of the leaves left, and so I cut some strips. So I thought the ones that have that color leaf on them, I'll stick that leaf inside. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Then the rest will get strips. So we are almost done with 10 cards. For scrapbook.com's Cards for Kindness. There used to be another one called Operation Right Home. I used to participate in. We used to actually get together a couple times a year make cards together. I wonder if that one's still going. Should find out. And these are 5 inches tall by, I don't know, maybe 1.5 inches wide. I didn't really measure them as I did the width. I just kind of eyeballed it. I had adhesive sticking out there. Don't want to send messy cards. There we go. We have 10 cards. For Cards for Kindness for March 2022. This puts me up to 30 cards for the year so far. I'm going to send them in July and then send them in again in November. So they have the late in the year batch in time for Christmas. Remember, be excellent to each other and go make something. Bye.